Hello, this is Ryan of Get Back to Basics. So in my previous video, I've shared to you how quickly to install this website. Um, as mentioned in the video previously, I'll be sharing to you um, how to navigate on your WordPress control panel. So that's actually what we're going to do or to share to you today. So let's jump on quickly for this. If you wanted to monetize your website, you can do by clicking here, start making the visitors, number of visitors, and the views per visitor. So that's also useful if you wanted to do it or to check it by that. And you can do that also for months. And basically, it tallies out every um, every month, and whichever you've selected here, it will make a tally of all of those attributes that you also see once you hover it. Very useful. So here you can select it by years. So obviously I just have it this year, so I can only see the data for 2020. And you'll also see here the number of followers that you already have on your blog. And if we are going down towards this section, the posts and pages, you'll see the breakdown of all of the visits, of of your visits, um, per article or per page. So it's very useful if you wanted to know um, which page um, that the users or most users visit your site. So obviously it's the home page, and you'll also you wanted to know what other stuff or what other articles that are attractive to your visitors. So yeah, that's very helpful. And the referrers, these are the ones also that let you know which um, users, how your visitors found your blog. So or how your visitors get to your site first. So you see here most of my um, my visitors came from WordPress reader. So this is the actual um, news feeds or feeds from the WordPress. So yeah, and the others are the search engines. So obviously I've already set up the SEO for this, so it's already um, um, it's already searchable on the Google and other, of course, searching tools, even Facebook, YouTube, and other stuff. Yep, that is the referrer section. And for the countries, so this is also very useful if you wanted to know um, which countries um, your visitors came from, your site's visits came from. So here's the tally of all the visits that I have accumulated for this year, and the number of views it made for your site. So basically for the Philippines, it's 526 and so on and so forth. Search terms, basically, this is what are the search terms that is most used to find your site. So I think this is where it actually shows authors. So basically, I'm just the author for um, for the site, for my blog site. So that's the accumulated reviews it has. File download. So I've had some videos already. So um, it it's in here how many downloads it already made. The videos as well, similar to the file downloads, which ones are viewed, and those clicks. So basically, um, this is the accumulated clicks that I've got from the social media or other tools that um, is linked to my blog site. So let's go to the insights. So basically, you'll just see here on the posting activity the trend where I make most of my post. So that's also might be useful for you. The all-time views. So you see the breakdown, which or the total number of views that I have for my site, and it shows here per months over the year. And if you wanted to check per day, you may do so. Latest posts, so you'll just see here which ones are your latest or what is your latest post and how it is performing. So it already have this and how many likes and comments and etc. All time post views and visitors. So it basically this one shows to you how many posts you've created for your blog and how many how oh, what is the total views and visitors you have, and you see here the best views ever. So um, you see here which day or which date the best performance of your blog site in terms of visits and views. Total number of followers you'll also see here. If you have social media link, you'll see also here, and the email subscribers as well. Most popular day and hour, similar to this one, it will show here. But by percentage comments, you'll see here the 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 visitors who came and do a comment to your blog. I'll show here. And you'll see the list of the followers here. Here you'll see the tags and categories associated to your posts you've used, um, publicize. So basically, it's similar to which social media associated with your blog or you link to your blog. And lastly, the annual site stats, where you see the basically the overall stats um, um, per year. So for this year, I have 26 posts. I have a total of 7 comments and etc. So very useful. So that is the insights and on the ads. So this one is also very useful if you wanted to monetize your um, blog. If you've already set up your word ads and set up in your pages, you'll see how it is performed in terms of ads served on your blog. So here you can also see it day to day, or by weeks, months, years. So yeah. So so far I have this total ad serve on my site, and obviously I don't have yet a revenue. So um, that would actually depend on a lot of factors. So I um, might give you the information on the other on my next video or the videos that I'll make about this. But yeah, that is actually the use or the how you see or check your ads on your blog. Totals is where you see the earnings that you already make on your site. Earning history. So if this is the breakdown, if your site is already old, for example, you'll see it here. Um, the trend or the history of your earnings. So that's it for the stats menu. So under the plan section. Um, Basically, you'll see here what kind of or what type of um, plan you have for your WordPress. So for me, I have the premium plan wherein it equivalent or equates to the features that you see here on this section. So that is very useful for if you have a premium plan. But the most useful for me with this is actually the monetization with ads, the WordPress ad. So under premium plan, you'll be able to have this, or you'll be able to make your site um, earn. So that's something that you can look forward if you want to monetize your blog. Also, there's support and other stuff that um, I will not be covering. So that is just to give you a brief information about this section. Um, so on the next one, plan. So more of detail um, of the plan that we are into. So right now you see I'm in premium and these are the features that are associated with it. And if you go to business, which I'm planning to do so real soon, I'll be having additional features that will be much more useful if you want to improve your website. So, yep, and e-commerce if you have a website that you, you want, or I mean, you have products on it, it's something that you can consider as well. Domains, yeah. So basically, you can have multiple domains here, but for me, I have this one domain and the one default one where I created the basic WordPress. Um, so yep, this is where you manage the domain. Email. So if you have, or if you want to have a custom email um, pertaining to your website, you can do so by adding this feature. But of course, it's also um, it's also you need to purchase it first. But for me, I'm good with having a Google email. Okay, so let's jump on the site menu section. So here's I think the most important um, section if you want to modify or build your website. So here on the pages, basically when you install your WordPress and with the default theme, it actually creates the default pages such as the home, about, contact, and blogs. So you already have the basic foundation of the site, and it's up to you if, how you modify it based on your preference. Um, as mentioned, you initially create, or I mean, select the themes that you wanted to to choose for your site, and then modify the contents first for the home. For example, for me, I've built this homepage first before going to each pages. So I've put up some contents ahead and stuff, the blocks that I need. So in order for you to build um, the the homepage, so you have to add blocks of contents. Like for this one, um, I'll dig deep onto this. I think on my next video, since most of what I wanted to share is how it's actually how can you actually start off your your blog. So since we have the default one, we just modify the contents of the home um, as to what we prefer. So let's go back to home, to the pages. So you also define or do your modifications to your about, contact, the blogs. The blogs specifically, this one, um, it actually relates to the post that you make. So I've made some tweaks around this too, because basically I have several categories associated to my blogs. So um, I've modified this, but by default you'll have the blogs posts on this section or on this page. So the blogs are coming from the blog contents are coming from the post. So here, if you go to the post, you'll see there are also default ones, I believe, and you just have to either create a new post or modify those ones according to your preference. Um, yep. And for the media, well, on this section, you can choose to add media from your local laptop or PC. So if you have already photos or images that you wanted to use for your website, you may do so by uploading, or this one, the Pixels free photos, which is actually very useful for my end because I wanted to use free photos. So here you can select um, from wide range of photo categories. For example, if you wanted to create to put the cover photo, so I can choose from that. So there's a lot of stuff. I can choose from space. Use. So there's a lot. There's a lot there that you can choose from. Google Photos. This is actually also um, a what do you call this? A source. If you have a Google Photos on your Google account, you may also connect that if you wanted to use those photos that you have there. Okay, so comments. Basically, these ones are the comments. You can view the comments overall here that the visitors um, put on your articles or um, response on your blogs. So you'll see it here. Um, Initially, it will not be posted immediately by the visitor, so it needs to be approved by you first. So um, you can check it here and do the approval accordingly if you wanted that comment to show on the on those blogs. Um, yeah, and feedback. Basically, the feedback is wherein you see um, the email, the contact page um, where your user um, puts anything or any information that they wanted to connect with you. So you'll see for example, let's visit the contact us page. So the contact us page send us a message. Uh, Once a visitor filled out this and submit, it will actually go to the feedback section, which is on this one. So yeah, that is the feedback polls. Um, if if you have a site post that you created, this I think a plugin, so you may do so. You can see the, the stats on this as well. Ratings, if you put some ratings block on your page or post, it will show the items here or stats here if someone actually does the ratings for you or do a rating for you. Settings, um, you're going to be redirected to the sites. Marketing. Okay. Um, yep. So I think I've covered everything so far. So if you wanted to understand other tools functions such as here and manage WP admin, and of course, creating managing your your theme or customizing your theme. I'll be creating several videos on that in the future. So stay tuned on my channel, and yep, I hope you learned something from this and you can kick off your website or your blog. Thanks, and yep, see you. Thank you.